So, hey guys, today I'll be talking about how to prepare the TOC. Now, the content might look very small, but I understand that there are many subtopics. So, why should you prepare the TOC? It's because TOC is one of the most easiest subject, even though on the surface the concepts, the number of concepts might look very huge. Like in regular expression, we are having a very good number of subtopics like DFA, NFA, epsilon NFA, epsilon free NFA, right? DFA minimization and all that. So I understand that there are many subtopics, but the thing is they are very easy to prepare once you know how to construct the DFA from the uh, epsilon NFA. Then you will always do it in a correct manner, because once you understand and got the feeling of how the things are working, it's very unlikely that you will make a mistake in that, right? So what you just need to do is that you need to cover the concept once very thoroughly, because after that it will be just problem solving based on those concepts, right? Now, talking about the weightage, in gate it will have around 8 to 9% of the weightage, and believe me, the it's very easy to get 7 to 8 marks, right? If the TOC came for 9 marks in total exam, so it's very easy that you can score 7 to 8 marks, right? Now the books to follow is the textbook by Jeffrey and Ullman. Now remember that uh, this is the book that if you want to read, then only go for it, because it's extremely tough to read. Believe me, even I haven't read it completely, because while I was trying to read it, Ullman writes things pretty much in a tougher way, so it takes times to understand. Uh, I understand that the solving the questions from the textbook is the best option to prepare for the gate, but sometimes it's too much time consuming and not required, and these much efforts are not required at the gate level, right? Because we have to solve the question under the 3.5 minutes. So the questions in the textbook are not had been prepared that way. So it's fine even if you don't read the textbook. Even I haven't read it completely, but what you need to do is that you need to focus on the practice. That's the important thing, which I did properly, and that's why it helped me a lot, right? On the uh, online resources, yes, the Gate Smashers and the Knowledge Gate are the two channels, especially the videos of a regular languages and the question related to the regular languages from the Knowledge Gate are very nice. I had watched those videos. Now let's come to the topic. Now in topic, we are having on the surface regular expression, regular grammar and regular languages. All these three are interconnected, right? So you need to study them very thoroughly. Now in regular languages and regular grammar, you need to understand the closure properties of the regular languages, the decision properties, the pumping lemma, right? So let me show you a pic. Yeah. So see, these is the peak of the closure properties. Like for regular, the union of two regular languages, intersection of two regular languages, and so on. So this is the table. I will share this with you. So you need to understand this table. Now sometimes it might be difficult to come up with the example to prove that this is the correct, right? So it's fine if you remember the some of the topics, means some of the sections in this table, but please at least try to make an example. Whatever I had learned from this table, whenever there is a something like, see, for the intersection of a CFL, there is a no is been said. So in order to prove that, you don't have to write the formal proof, but you just need to come up with the example. If you are able to come up with the example, then it's very easy to solve this kind of question. So while doing this topic, please try to come up with an example while preparation, or try at least search, right? So that you will get a good understanding why it is true. I would say at least try by your side, give your 100%, and if you are not able to come up with the example, then it's fine to go and search over internet why it is true. Okay. So keep I'll share this table, and you should prepare this very thoroughly, right? Now comes our DFA and NFA. In DFA and NFA, we don't have very vast majority of the things, but like we'll have just two three things: the construction of a DFA, the NFA, the epsilon free NFA, and NFA to DFA conversion. But what's important is that some of the times you will be given the DFA and you will be asked to answer which language it is accepting. So in that case, you may need to try few examples from the given options so that to so conclude that which language it is accepting. Now these types of questions are little bit time consuming, so keep that thing in mind. And also the these two topics, regular expression and DFA and NFA, these are the highest weightage topic. If you see the last or the previous year get question papers, you will see that most of the questions come from this section only, so you will have to do it at any cost, right? Now comes the CFL, CFG and PDA. These are all related to the context free language. Here we are having the PDA like regular language as DFA, context free languages as PDA. Now here again also in context free languages we will be having the closure properties and the pumping lemma. So see, these are the closure properties for the context free language and the deterministic context free language. So these are the properties again you will be needed to answer the questions related to them. So please be thorough with them, okay? Now we are having the Turing machine. In Turing machine, and decidability and undecidability is also a part of a Turing machine, basically. Now in these are the questions which are a little bit trickier to answer. I understand that because it took me very much long time to understand how to do it. Uh, I will try to make an video to share what idea I had to answer this question. Actually, it was taught to me by my sir, and it's a very simple and fair idea. If you understand it thoroughly, you will be able to answer this question 100% of the time. But if you are not that much sure about your understanding, or if you are not able to apply it all the time correctly, then also you will be able to answer the question 80% of the time. So I will convey that idea to you also, so that you will be also in position to answer those questions. Now for decidability and undecidability, this is the table which you can refer. Now I will also share this table. See here, the properties are given, like if string belongs to the language or not, is it decidable in case of these languages, right? Right, so if it is a decidable, it's been written D, and if it's not decidable, it's been written UD. So this is the table which is very important. Now here also again there are some things like, see, if two language generated by two grammar are equal in case of a deterministic context free. Now this is the thing that even I also don't know how it is true, because the man who proved it had got Nobel Prize, I guess. I don't remember his name. So it will be too much to learn about this. It's not worth of that much efforts. So what you need to do is that if you're able to come up with the example, it is good, fine, just understand it and go ahead. If you are not, just search it. If it's not that depth, then read it and understand it. See, if string belongs to language or not, it can be decided na, for regular grammar, because we can always construct the DFA and check whether it's been getting accepted or not, right? So these are the some of the things which are decidable and or undecidable. You can understand quickly because you have a pretty good idea. But like this thing I said, now it's right. It's problem means it's tougher to reach this conclusion. We don't have that much of a time in Gate, right? So it's fine if you just remember this thing, right? So okay, and let me tell you last one thing. So this is my PDA, sorry, this is my Word file of the TOC. Now here I had collected a pretty huge and decent amount of question, and these all are extremely best questions and answer, I would say, because these are the things which even trapped me. And even I got very much new things from this, and I also learned a lot. So I would recommend, once you're done with the topic, please try to do these questions. See, answer is also given and the concept is also given, because these are the things which are best in class. So if you do this, then what else you will have, right? You will have to do. So it will be like you have seen most of the surprises, so it will be in the exam, you won't panic that much, right? See, even I had also made this mistake, right? So please do this whenever you are done with the questions of gate previous year questions and the test series. It will help you a lot, I can say that firmly. And yes, thank you guys. Don't waste much most time. Please prepare. Okay, and thank you.